What's going on, fuckers? AJ Styles here. That's my AJ Styles impression. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I think he would be proud of it. I think he'd be like, oh, that was a really good impression there, Daniel. I think I'm gonna send you an autograph photo for free. No money required. Anyway, welcome to my Smackdown live review for January 31st, 2017. The reason I'm doing this review, I haven't done a review for Raw or Smackdown in the past couple of weeks. Oh no. But I'm doing it now because I was at this event, because this event was in my city, Corpus Christi, Texas. Yes, sir. Other people know it as Corpus Christi, Texas. Well, let me tell you something. I get into it in the video. I get it. I don't get it. But I get it. So before I cut into the video and all, hi. I was there. And this is probably my 9th, 10th, or 11th time seeing WWE live. And I finally got to see Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss live. And I talk about it. They do not disappoint. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I kind of tell you stuff that you may not have seen on television, and how this happened or how that happened, or when this person came out, or the reaction of the crowd and stuff like that. So we talk about that in here. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys for Elimination Chambers this upcoming Sunday. Alright, I can tell you the ins and outs of this episode. I can tell you what happened, when it happened, what happened when you guys saw the commercial, but we saw, what was going on. So, first off, before SmackDown began, it was Curt Hawkins and Mojo Rawley. I was the only one in my section clapping for Curt Hawkins. Like, Curt Hawkins, yeah! Face the facts! And I bought an AJ Styles cap, by the way, $20. Fuck that. So anyway, I absolutely love Curt Hawkins, man. They are jobbing him so bad. I was so excited, like, the return of Curt Hawkins. It never led up to anything. So anyway, Curt Hawkins lost. Mojo Rawley won. Alright, SmackDown began. AJ Styles, Shane McMahon, Daniel Bryan. Honestly, I don't think it was the way to start SmackDown. It was very... Honestly, don't know really what it was. See, AJ Styles acting, and mind you, he's not the greatest actor, but that part right there was so fake, super fake, more than anything, where he didn't even try, he didn't even put effort in with that whole thing he was doing. I didn't care for it. So John Cena comes out, he celebrates in the ring, and then Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton comes out, and Bray Wyatt's like, "Look, children, the world is right again." And, I absolutely love Bray Wyatt. And the crowd didn't love Wyatt. And it was off and on. The crowd was like, boo, Randy Orton. And then, like, when he did something awesome, they were like, yeah. Like, I didn't get the crowd. And I'm from the city. I was born in this city. This is like my 9th or 10th, 11th time being at a WWE event. They booed someone they cheered, and then they cheer him, but then they boo him again. Like, what the fuck? And I gotta get some water in here, man. I didn't hear any of the commentary, of course, because I was there. I think they did elimination stuff. Anyway, Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt versus Luke Harper and John Cena. Honestly, I could tell the lights were gonna go out in just the way that it was heading. I've seen enough SmackDowns or Raws to know that lights are going to turn off. And let me tell you, I didn't expect Luke Harper, though. I don't know what I was expecting, but I didn't expect Luke Harper. But when the lights went off, it literally felt like 3 seconds. It felt like 3 or 4 seconds. And then all of a sudden, Luke Harper is like, ah, and the crowd goes crazy, and I went crazy. I'm like, oh, fuck Luke Harper. And look at me, on Royal Rumble Day, when he entered the Rumble, I was like, fuck, it's a waste of space. And then I'm like, oh my god, Luke Harper. Anyway, Cena and, let me tell you, they did a few cool things, of course, going on the announcer's table, and Wyatt was doing a few things, and Luke was doing a few things. This was one of the better matches out of the night. I do have there are theories and stuff that Wyatt and Orton are going to fight at WrestleMania. I mean, didn't they fight a few weeks ago? And now, of course, they're Wyatt family. You know, Randy, you can't do that, Randy. And now they're going to fight at WrestleMania. At least that's the thing. So I guess we'll see what happens. But no, Luke Harper, John Cena, all that was they were good. It was one of the better matches because I think the next 2 or 3 matches were pretty shit. So to open it up, honestly, it did feel like, oh, this could be. It felt like it could be a main event, you know. And Shane McMahon comes out. He's like, "This is how we do it on SmackDown Live. It's the land of opportunities." And, you know, I'm like, shit, you do this every week. All right, we get it. It's a land of opportunities. Calm down. It's a business. It's all pre-scheduled. You know what you're doing. Anyway. So the Wyatt family ended up winning. And that happens. Yeah, that's kind of it. You know, it was a good match. It wasn't great. After that, we have Carmella versus Delilah Dawson. Now, Delilah Dawson ended up coming out after, or when it was during commercial, she ended up walking out. And I liked her. I mean, not like her wrestling moves, but when she came out, I was like, who's this? Who's this? That was my friend. First time ever at a WWE event. I brought him. My birthday was Friday, and I paid for his ticket. You're welcome. Anyway, so I was like, look at this. Yeah. You know, tattoos everywhere, blue hair. I'm more of a Becky Lynch person with orange hair, but this girl had blue hair, and I don't know, she looked like she was ready to rumble. And anyway, Carmella it was cringeworthy, and I don't hate Carmella. Her theme song is my song in WWE 2K17. Fablo. I don't even know how to spell. Anyway, Ellsworth comes out, and it's horrible acting yet again. Okay, quiet now, guys. All right, okay. Hey, quiet. I want to introduce you to my girlfriend, my boo, my bae, Carmella. And then she comes out. Chirp, 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 chirp. Nothing. Nothing at all. There was nothing. There was nothing at all. She gets a win because Ellsworth ended up helping, so. Ellsworth, why are you still in the WWE? It was cool at first, and it's time to go. Unless they change his persona and change his story. After that, another match I didn't care for, Kalisto versus Dolph Ziggler. Kalisto is... this was a short match. It really was. There wasn't really nothing much to this match. What was it, 3 minutes long? 2.5 minutes long? Ziggler basically was almost dominating the entire time, almost. It was pretty obvious that Ziggler was going to win, and then he goes crazy, heel Ziggler, going crazy trying to get that Kalisto mask, and then Apollo Crews ends up running out, and usually you would think like, oh my god, it's Apollo Crews! Not really, but I was like, oh wow, look at him, like he is as big and oily as he is, and usually on TV. And then Ziggler goes into the crowd, and I don't know where he disappears. I think he goes the other side. He disappears. I didn't care, honestly. Hey, Dasha Fuentes is backstage with Naomi and Becky Lynch for words on their tag team. This was my first time seeing Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss in person. I've seen Mickie James before back in the day. I've seen Naomi back in the day as well. But I finally got to see the Irish Lass Kicker. Do you know how it feels? Like, for those who have been wanting to see her in real life, like, of course you see her week to week, and some people have met her at WizardCon or Wizard World. So people have met her. But I'm assuming there are some people that have not seen her live yet. and seeing her live in the orange hair in person and seeing Alexa Bliss's booty in person, and that's a compliment, by the way. I don't think people are like, oh, did you see his booty? Oh my God. Like, no one compliments me. You're welcome. That's a compliment. Congratulations. You have a good ass. Most people, or some people, wish they had a good ass. You do. So anyway, Naomi comes out. Very exciting. Becky Lynch ends up coming out. My friend, I'm going to put photos at the end of the video of the Becky Lynch photos my friend ended up taking for me. I think he took about 11 photos, and I wanted him to take way more. And they're kind of blurry, but I'm a big fan of Becky Lynch. She's beautiful. She's amazing. She's an inspiration. She's hot, beautiful, hot. Her thighs are probably some of the greatest things, probably the greatest thighs I have. And that's another compliment, by the way. Nobody comes up to me and like, your thighs are absolutely the fantastic. Oh my gosh. No one says that to me. So you're welcome. You are welcome. Anyway. So her thighs. And seeing her thighs in person, and they glow. Like, they literally glow with the reflection of the light. And whatever she does to her thighs. I don't know if she doesn't touch her thighs, but they glow. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Anyway, I had kids next to me, and me and my friend were talking about booty. Anyway, we were talking about, I was saying, like, that's Alexa Bliss. That's the girl I told you that I looked up that video, Alexa Bliss hot compilation. There's part 1, part 2, part 3. Anyway, Alexa Bliss, man, Mickie James comes out, and the crowd's fucking dead. And the crowd's dead. And I told my friend a few minutes later, you know why they didn't clap? A few people clapped because they know who Mickie James is. 80% of this room is kids. They don't know who Mickie James is. They have no idea what Mickie James has gone through. So kiddos, those who are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, educate yourself. Educate yourself. When you get out of school, go to your WWE network. Make sure, parents' permission, and watch Mickie James matches. Know who she is. She's nobody new. She's been around. Well, she, of course, stopped. When I was a kid, man, it was the big thing. Mickie James, Trish Stratus, Michelle, Michelle McCool. Also, kid, look up Chris Benoit. Another fantastic wrestler. WWE will never mention him again. I'll let you look Benoit up for himself, but if you had great parents, then they would let you know who Benoit is. Anyway, so Alexa, Mickie James, Naomi, Becky Lynch. Naomi stole the show. I'm not going to lie to you. I was looking at Alexa's ass the whole entire time, and I was looking at Becky's body the entire time. I was watching the wrestling as well, but I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be a man about it, and I'm going to say it. This is my only time to ever watch it live. And I wasn't like, oh yeah, like, I wasn't nothing like that. I was, wow, like, look at this. And Mickie James was fantastic. I'm not liking the wrestling one. She's a little slow burner now, man. I want her to pick it. I want them to push Mickie James. Stop having her lose. But, Alexa Bliss didn't do the Bliss twist or something like that. The Bliss of Oz. That'd be cool. No, but seeing Becky Lynch in person, seeing Alexa in person, I had my championship, so I did cover a little bit. I was like, wow, but I wasn't like, oh yeah, woo, nothing like that. I was just like, wow, man, like this is what I've been waiting for all month since they announced Smackdown, and Becky Lynch and Naomi won. I don't think the crowd was going crazy for Becky Lynch. And for that, I say fuck you to the crowd. If you were going to clap for anybody, it should have been Becky Lynch. And did they even clap for Alexa or even react to Alexa? I think the crowd's fucking dead. They're dead. Okay. Becky acknowledged us up in the nosebleed seats. I'm like, Becky, notice me, please. I wanted to, after SmackDown ends, I wanted to go see the stars leave on the side. And I did see a few stars leave, but more 205 Live people. And I was slowly crying, tears dropping, because I was like, I miss Becky and Alexa. Which way did they go? Did they go to the right or to the left? I'll never know. I'll never know, man, because 205 fucking Live happened. 205 Live had to ruin my shit. We planned it. After SmackDown Live, we're going to rush and look at all the stars leave, and we are going to flash Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss. We're going to flash them. No, I'm kidding. We weren't going to flash. But we were going to be like, hey. The only people I saw, we did see 205 Live people. Rich Swann drove up, and he put the window down, and there were people in front of me. But he was like, hey, and I was like, that's it. Rich Swann can't handle this. And I was doing that. I saw, nobody saw, but I saw the Brian Kendrick in a car with a few other people, and I wanted to yell like, Brian Kendrick, ah! You know, because I fucking love Brian Kendrick. And then I saw Dean Ambrose with Renee Young at the end, and Ambrose was like, and that was about it. And then there was a few RVs, or tour buses, and I'm pretty sure AJ Styles, or, you know, people were on the... or crew members, I guess. Anyway, Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles. Okay, yeah, this match, you know, it was pretty good. It was good in a sense. AJ Styles, a phenomenal one, yeah. Yeah, he ended up coming out, and Dean Ambrose, the crazy lunatic fringe, yeah. He was like, yeah, and it was pretty good, eh? Like, no, seriously. AJ Styles coming off the top rope. It was slow. It was a slow burn. And then at the end of the match, they ended up picking it up. And The Miz ended up coming out. And before Baron Corbin came out, yes. The camera guy was standing there for at least a minute and a half. And my friend was like, the camera's right there. And I was like, oh shit, somebody's going to come out. And then all of a sudden, Ambrose goes on the top rope. Then Baron Corbin comes out, and I'm like, oh, and he ends up coming out, and I'm like, oh my God, Corbin, love me. Anyway, he ends up, oh shit, did I totally miss a match? I am sorry. I fucking missed a match. Oh. Okay, well, before we get to that match, back from the break, and the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Chad Gable and Jason Jordan, are going to the ring for their open challenge, and then the Usos come out, the Ascension comes out, the Vaudevillains come out, Breezango, Heath Slater, and Rhino, they all come out. What the fuck? A big brawl breaks out in the ring and spills to the floor. We go to commercial. Okay, hold on. Yeah, they fought in the ring. Again, I haven't seen the televised one. I was there. They go to the ring. But then a bunch of the referees and people came out, and then they go backstage. Literally, all of them end up going backstage. Like, and then you could tell it's on commercial because the lights were down. And then all of them come running back out. And they're just standing in the ring like this to each other. And then the lights come back on. Right when the lights come on, do. And I'm just like, what the fuck's the point of this? No! Why? It's the longest review ever. That was stupid. Listen, the Carmella thing, stupid. Ziggler match, stupid. The tag team match, why don't you just go fucking kill yourself? That's just such a stupid. The Vaudevillains, oh yeah. So Ambrose and AJ Styles, slow burn. AJ Styles ended up winning. And the Miz enters the ring, and, you know, this and that, and Corbin ends up entering the ring, and I've talked enough, man. My throat is hurting too much. So the AJ Styles Dean Ambrose match, really good. Cena, all that in the beginning, really good. Look, children, the world is right again. Other than that, oh, the Becky Lynch stuff, of course. By the way, Alexa Bliss has asked him, this is another compliment. Even though I was in the nosebleed seats, I had my glasses on and I could see pretty well. It was really good seats, actually, for nosebleed seats. And her ass is big. The myth is true. Like, you can watch it all on YouTube if you want of her butt. But when it's in real life, it's there. It's there. And you just get chills and you're like, oh, Buddy Murphy, you're lucky. Because Buddy Murphy's dating Alexa Bliss. And you're like, oh my god, he's put it in that. And then Luke Sanders, of course, is putting it in Becky Lynch. So it's kind of like, well, guess it's time to end myself. You know, and just end it all. Because, you know, I'm going to be that 50-year-old going to WWE events with my, you know, bald spot. Hey guys, what's up? Yeah. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, my mom is making me fried chicken tonight, yeah. And I'll have one of those under, like, yeah, guys, alright, okay, let's go inside the ring, you know, let me get that, let me get that Daniel Benoit kind, you know, something like that. I was going to say Daniel Benoit costume, I meant to say Daniel Benoit shirt, just because I think Daniel Benoit will be in the WWE one day, but probably not. Raw is Jericho. Anyway, yeah, after that, SmackDown ended, and then they were like, 205 Live is about to begin. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I want to go see Becky. Please tell me they'll leave after 205 Live. Please tell me they'll leave after 205 Live. And I guess they left. And I was just like, no! And I basically told my friend all night, like, oh no, man, they left. And, you know, whatever. But anyway, I cried my tears already. 205 Live was good, but our back was hurting already, man. Like, we were tired. Especially because I was sick. Just as I am now. I was sick. Really bad. Coughing up a storm. I think we made an anal joke too, and this girl was like, yeah. Anyway, 205 Live. Austin Aries is there, and the guy's like, Austin Aries! Hey, Austin Aries! Why don't you go back to fucking wrestling, you boon? Why doesn't he just go back to wrestling? And then someone's gonna say, he retired or something like that. I doubt he retired. He just doesn't want to get fucking schooled. I said, yeah, that's right, Austin Aries. If you hear me, fight me. Fight me. Half of the wrestlers don't even know how to fight. Because it's fake. Anyway, I'm kidding. So it was cool. Woo! Woo! That's your boy. In order to be the man, you have to beat the man. This really wasn't much of a review, was it? It was more of a recap. Anyway, 205 Live. Neville came out. You know, Neville was, you wretched dog, I am the champion. And he comes out. I was like, fuck. Tony Nese, Lindsay Dorado, Gallagher, Jack Gallagher. I was just like, let's just have Becky Lynch come back out. I wish Becky Lynch would have acknowledged us a little bit more. I just meant like more of the crowd. I think she did to an extent, but she wasn't like, yeah, come on guys, yeah, you know, or nothing like that. You know, or her voice, her lovely voice, she's like, hey guys, let's go, come on now, yeah. Anyway, that's kind of it. And then Ambrose and The Miz, it was for the Intercontinental Championship, but it wasn't televised. So who do you think's gonna win? Ambrose ended up winning. Alright, boys and girls, thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully I didn't waste too much of your time, but if you're already on this channel, then you've wasted enough of your life. I'll end up seeing you guys later. Maybe Raw next week, maybe Smackdown. You want to check out my Royal Rumble review? It's going to be at the end of the video. It may be on the screen right now. I don't know. Can you tell? Elimination Chambers is in 2 weeks. Glorious Bray Wyatt, The Miz, Cena, and many other people. I think Randy Orton, shit like that. Anyway, man, 2 meme legends, Cena and Orton, in the ring together. Oh! Bottom line, this SmackDown wasn't the best. It was alright. It definitely was weaker, again, with the middle matches. The second match, Carmella, Ziggler. The tag team thing was horrendous. The only good thing about it was the Becky stuff, Alexa, Naomi being badass, the John Cena stuff, and then the Ambrose and AJ. That was the only great things about SmackDown Live. So I would probably give it around, if I want to be nice, I would have gave it a 3 out of 5, but possibly a 2.5 out of 5. Because it was okay. It was just more of an okay. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I gotta go cough up a storm. Love you all. If you've watched up to here, like, comment, share, hit the subscribe button. Till next time. Bye-bye.